It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 273rd episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is June 14, 2020. It's a Sunday. I was going to make a video a while ago, but Mama is playing some songs on the radio, and I'm gonna try to make one for tomorrow, but then my brother-in-law and my sister has something to do tomorrow morning, so I'm trying to make a video this night. It is 7 p.m. Sunday evening, so I just want to show you guys the projects that I have been undertaking lately. So first off, I was able to finish the wall art that Rain suggested from me. You have seen the picture of it that is printed out by Nicole. So I'm going to show you this one, and it is a finished object of mine. So this is how it turned out. I'm fascinated about the lighting. Even if it is night already, it's a little bit bright. I have the main light open and my lamp open. So I'm hoping that I can show this to you more clearly. So this is how it came up. She requested for a red lighthouse and peach and orange house, but I think this house is a part of the lighthouse too, because I have seen pictures of it on the internet. So I was able to also put in a border. This is the border that she also suggested from a picture. I was doubting it at first, but then I'm liking how it turned out. For the grass and for the grasses and the plants, I incorporated the snake plant, and this grasses here are supposed to be in a arch type of shape, but I made my own. So these are some single crochet grasses. So I'm quite happy on how it turned out. I'm contemplating whether to put a lining at the back, just like the way that I did for the Starry Star Night inspired one. But as you can see, I have woven in all of the ends of it. So I was able to do that, and now I'm thinking to let it as it be without any lining at the back, and it wouldn't be seen anyway once you frame it. So I'm thinking that I will leave it as is. So that is my finished item, and I'm quite proud of how it turned out. Um, I'm working on it on and off for about 3 weeks, I guess. And because I was excited on working on other projects, the day that Miss Shirley gave me the Happy Meal, I kind of got off track or sidetracked in a way. So that is the finished object I want to show you guys. And I may have told you guys that Nicole and I uh, wanted to make some Kumihimo bracelets. So I have been making them. The other day she was up here to chat with me, and he bought us some merienda. She bought us some merienda which turned out to be halo-halo. So she wanted to buy some mango graham shake, but wasn't able to buy them because the store is still closed. So she went ahead to Ogbo to buy some halo-halo instead. So she was here, and I have shown her this. So we were supposed to make some Kumihimo bracelets. She has seen some tutorials online about it, so I was able to look out for it, and I have been making it recently. Although the three first ones that I have made, Sophie has gotten it already. I was hiding it from her, but then she got it from the hiding place. and she is gonna try to give it to her friends once they get together again. So the other ones that I have made turned out like this. I was able to incorporate the white fur yarn that I won from the yarn caravan. So I think this is the fourth bracelet that I have made. And they are using this circular cardboard here that you slit the side parts and you insert in the middle part seven strands of yarn or thread, and then this bottom part doesn't have any because you're going to pick up the third thread from the right and you put it there, and then you turn this one in the middle again and put the third one there, and you're just going to go through it around up until you have worked as much as you can for the bracelet. So the strands is supposed to be 60 centimeters long for each one of them. So I was able to work on other ones, get kind of inspired on using the fur yarns that Miss Margaret gave, and I was experimenting on it. So I was able to incorporate it here. And then I was using the DMC thread from Miss Shirley. And I was able to work on this one. The first one that I made, I used one strand for each color, but it turned out very thin. So I decided to make seven of it with three strands each. So that is what I did with this one, and it turning out very cute. This one has pastel colors to it. As soon as you have come up with a nice size for a bracelet, you just needed to knot it off and make a loop so that you can insert the tip of the other one in that loop. And I have some on the side, so whenever I get bored with one project, I am deciding on working on this. So I have made another one which is not worked yet. So that is keeping me busy as some type of project, and I'm gonna try to collect them so that when Christmas comes, I have a bunch of them as a giveaway to my cousins if ever we get to meet again on December. So that is another project that I have been working on. And lately at night, I'm browsing the magazines, the cross-stitch magazines that Miss Shirley gave me, and I'm finding some very interesting letterings from it. Uh, as you know, in the past, I am very into lettering. It is a type of skill that you can use at school, and I remember my classmates asking me to make a lettering for their projects. So I kind of got into lettering when I was younger. So I enjoyed browsing the cross-stitch magazines that Miss Shirley gave, and some of it is in this one. This one is the thicker among the others, and this has 365 designs to it. And I'm just gonna show you some that I have found with the letterings on them. So there are these ABCDs here with some pictures of just like for the A is an apple, for the D is the duck. So I like this because I can also show this to Daniel and maybe teach him some alphabets with a corresponding item with the starting of the letter. And then I found some other ones that he could have interest with. Just like this ones with the monsters. And I'm thinking of making him one with the letter E. So it's fun browsing these magazines once in a while for some inspiration. And since these ones have some small projects to them, I can maybe make ones on the side as soon as I am able to buy some Ida cloth from Divisoria. So I'm hoping to do that these days because my Suki or the store I usually buy my yarn from is now open. But the only problem is the transportation or the way to go there. My mama, the other day, along with her friend, they went to a laboratory to have their blood checked, and they have commuted there, and it took them 150 pesos to go to Divisoria. So that is kind of costly for me. So I'm thinking of listing all of the things that I need to buy so that I can run an errand to Divisoria and then go buy the other stuff that I needed to buy so that I will only go there once. So that's another interesting stuff that I have been making recently. Marius has also been making some Kumihimo bracelets, um, but the one that he made is a little bit short, but it turned out quite well. And then you have seen the finished object that I have, and then you may have also seen this in the past from my past podcast. I was able to show you this project. I started it, and although I have connected the side parts of it and I'm on the start for the bottom part, I'm doubting the size of it still since when I stretch it out, it goes for about 28 inches or half of 28 inches. My Atas waist, I measured it and it's just 29 and a half, and I think that is also for Nicole. So I'm thinking of lessening the rows on this and then um, attaching it and moving on to the bottom part. But night, I'm not quite sure on how to work this yet. I'm hoping to uh, finish it soon because I'm hoping to meet my Ate Dorina soon, since we can now go to Pure Gold to meet her there. So that is one of the other projects that I want to share with you guys. Um, I forgot about the other order from Rain, which is the cactuses. So I'm supposed to make those after I make the bouquet because that is the next ones that I wanted to finish. So I want to show you guys my progress with the bouquet. Although I'm not so sure if I can show you on my cell phone how it looks like. I'm gonna try to show you how it looks like. The bouquet that she wanted me to make for her. So I have put it here on my other cell phone. And I'm just gonna show you quickly. So this is the bouquet that she wanted me to make for her. So it has different types of flowers to it. There are daisies and roses, and there are other elements to it that I'm gonna incorporate. So I started the leaf parts, although I think it turned out quite big. So for this ones, it started with me crocheting around the wiring. So I have looped the wiring so that it will be incorporated with the yarn. Then I was able to make the shape of the leaf, so now I have three of them. And for the border lines, I incorporated crab stitch. At first, I wasn't quite sure how to work on the crab stitch, but then I watched some tutorials and realized how it is worked. So now I know how to make crab stitch, and I know that you guys have been using them for borders of your projects. So I think it's a very cool stitch. I was able to make those, and I have some long ends, so if ever I needed to sew it to the stem parts. And I'm gonna still figure out how to work on the stem parts to attach to these ones. The other elements that I'm talking about, this is one of it. So it's not supposed to be working this way, but since I needed to attach the wiring, I decided to make it this way. So what I did was a single crochet to the wiring here and worked on this filet crochet here. And then for the other side, I also incorporated wiring. So this is an added element to the bouquet. I don't know if you can see it more clearly here in the picture, but it has that yellow mesh there, mesh type of decoration there. And I'm still to work on this spirally one. So I need to work on those still. And you may have seen me work on as my prototype, but I'm thinking of turning it in another way so that the petals would be uh, they will be in the right on the right side of it. And then I started the roses. I was able to work on roses before, and it is worked in different circular pieces with some shaping to them. So I have made them the petals, and I think I still have to work on 2 to 3 more just to make it more fuller. But for this ones, I'm gonna put some border of light pink to it because the pattern calls for it. So I'm still figuring it out, and I'm putting it here in this canister here that my cousin gave us yesterday along with some tea and candies. Because yesterday was Miel's birthday. That is my cousin's son. So I'm able to keep this canister here that I can put some things in. It's a very nice canister because it is see-through. So you will know what is inside. So that is where I'm keeping this project for now. So you have seen most of the projects that I want to show you guys. And this is turned out to be 17 minutes long. And I still have some side projects that I want to show you. Since I really got excited on working on the yarns that Miss Shirley gave, I picked out the last red heart yarn that is the favorite stripes. And I'm working on a knitted project out of it, which turned out like this. So I started knitting it in the round, and it creates this stockinette stitch here, and this is how you start a hat. I was thinking of making a sling bag, just like the crochet ones that I have made, but this turned out a bit wider because this has 95 cast-ons on it. I should have stopped with the 80 stitches, but I didn't. So although it is turning out quite okay, you can see the striping on it, and I still have a few more rows to work on up until like this, I guess. And then I'm gonna work on the strap of it using knitting also. And I'm thinking of making the strap into a garter stitch, which is the knit back and forth. So this is on my knitting needles recently, and I'm having fun working on it on the side. I'm really not good with knitting yet. I don't know any complicated stitches, but I know I remember working on a stitch using one of the Karen yarns. So that is on the side. And I have been organizing my beaded items. The beads that Miss Shirley gave, I'm organizing them, um, putting them in different compartments. And the other day are the uh, once I have finished working on the necklaces for my aunt, I started working on some stitch markers. So these are the samples of the stitch markers. Although they have no lobster lock in them, I'm still experimenting on them. So they have really nice beads. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys. So now I have some live stuff. I'm hoping that this will be shorter since it is in 20 minutes now. So, the fifth season of Queer Eye has been opened on Netflix lately, so I have binge watched it for 2 days. It has about 10 episodes to them, so that was quite exciting to watch recently. And I'm also still watching Modern Family. I'm on the 8th season now, and it's fun watching it because of all of the jokes. And I'm quite acquainted with the characters in it. I like the personalities that clashes all the time. And I'm gonna be lying low for playing Ragnarok because I wanna focus on my projects. And since I have reached the level 90, I'm just going to check it every now and then and work on some board quests. I was able to make some clips of me playing it and showing you guys the things that I do in it on my other cell phone, but I wasn't able to merge it with the other files because the editor that I have there doesn't merge the back cam clips with the front cam clips. So, but I'm hoping to push through with one of the Rosita's random vlogs soon using my other cell phone for that. And Nicole has had her keyboard. So my ate or my sister-in-law has bought her some keyboard. So we have been playing with that. And I'm also have been playing with it and taking some clips of some very simple chords that I know. And I have been studying some other chords that are very simple and I'm making some videos also. So, since Nicole has her keyboard, Marius and Sophie and Daniel also have one and it is here. And my papa is also playing with it recently. So, Independence Day was last Friday. And my ate and my brother-in-law is going somewhere tomorrow. So, I'm thinking that I wouldn't be able to make a video tomorrow. So, I'm making one now. For my background, you can see that I put here this board that Nicole gave me. It is a bulletin board that you can pin some paper in. So my background today is Alice in Wonderland and Artifacts Chinese paintings, paintbrush paintings. So that is my background for today. And also my Gantsilyera sign there. And yeah, I forgot about the cactus order of rain, so I'm gonna figure it out soon. She has to already have a base for it, so I needed to figure out how to work on it. And I have been organizing the beads lately because I wanted to make more beaded items. I'm also organizing some of the yarns that I have here. So I think those are most of it. I'm gonna let you guys go now. I'm hoping to catch up with you guys soon. And the lighting is really nice even though it's night now. And I'm quite glad that I have made this video now so that I can put it up maybe later. So I'm hoping you guys are staying safe here in the Philippines. We are under the general community quarantine, and I think dining out on fast foods is now they are accepting it right now, and I'm gonna try to reschedule my counseling since I think I really needed to talk to my doctors and I'm hoping that my brother-in-law can send me there and I will be able to catch the train or the mass transit going home. So, I'm gonna let you go now. I'm hoping that you're happy crafting, crocheting, or whatever it is that you're doing and having a family bonding time, a relaxing time after a day's work. That's it for me. God bless everyone.